Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Salem High School. Is tonight's matchup between the Freeburg Midgets and the Salem Lady Cats. Freeburg comes in with a record of 13-4, 2-1 in the Cahokia, and Salem comes in with a record of 1-14, 0-3 in the Cahokia. And here's our national anthem. Our national anthem on recording as the Midgets get ready to take on the Lady Cats. Starting lineups first for the Freeburg Midgets under Coach Brooke Clace. Colleen Cockrell, she's a senior, wears number 27. Lexi Smith is a junior middle hitter, and she's tall. 5'11". Chastity Hill also starting. Also, junior Ireland Lushy in their starting rotation. Caroline Gagan now listed at 5'10". Maya Mency at 5'6" starting as a setter. Sophomore. And Claudia Etling, senior, will round out the start. She'll be the libero tonight. She wears number 32. They are big, ladies and gentlemen. The Freeburg Midgets belying their name. They come in with a lineup of 5'11", 5'11", 5'10", 5'7", 5'9", 5'6", and 5'6". So a very big Freeburg Midgets squad. For the Salem Wildcats, Coach Christy Gillett will send out sophomore Ellie Bunnell. She'll be joined in the rotation by sophomore Malia Harris. Malia Harris wears number 11. Also junior Taylor Gillett. Madison Schaubert, senior, one of the half dozen seniors on the squad for the Salem Lady Cats. Kenzie Martin, also a senior. She's a captain. And Carly Rose will be starting as well for the Wildcats. Again, the Wildcats come in at 1-14. Last time I saw them play, they had not won a game. They beat Mount Vernon in the past week, so that's a nice win to get. You got to get things started somewhere. Doggone it, you got to get things started somewhere. Talking to Coach Christy Gillett earlier there, hoping to have a good contest tonight as the JV squad for Freeburg defeated Salem 2-0, 25-21, 25-15. In the freshman contest prior to that, it was also Freeburg 2-0. They took the first game 21-7 and then won by 2. In the second game, 22-20. It was very close. Coach Brooke Clace brings a 3-year record of, well, 3.5-year record now of 82-34. Of course, the Freeburg Midgets, 4-time state champions, including 2 years in a row, 08 and 09. The 1979, also in 1982 state champions in Class 1A in those 2 years, and probably Class 2A in 2008 and 2009. I think it had split by then. Had it not, they would have been Class 1. So the Midgets ready to take on the Salem Wildcats here in Cahokia Conference action. Freeburg's one loss in the conference was to Breeze Central, and they lost in 3 games in that match, and they had a lead late in that first game, had a 23-21 lead, and were unable to hold it. So Coach Clace was she says that one still burns a little bit. You can tell talking to Coach Clace that she kind of liked to have had that one back. Officials for tonight's contest: Lane Michael and Ruth Holiday. Ruth Holiday will be on the stand, but Lane will be in front of the scores bench. She'll be the one making certain that all the rotations are in order. Bill Reed on one camera tonight, Chris Schulte on the other. My name is Bruce Dickey. We do appreciate you tuning in to Wabash Catch TV for tonight's high school volleyball matchup. Tomorrow night we'll be back to football as the Lawrenceville Indians will take on the Flora Wolves in Flora. And the Freeburg Midgets will have the first serve of the evening. Maya Mency, the 5'6" sophomore, will open things up for the Midgets. She puts it into the back row, and that will be an ace as Madison Schaubert's return fell into no man's land. Maya Mency, listed at 5'6", the Wildcats went into the net. That's a violation, and it's quickly 2-0. You cannot let Freeburg get ahead in a hurry here. You can't let them get off to a good start. You need to get that serve back. Salem gets that one back and across. Set up the spike. Oh, my heavens. From Lexi Smith, the 5'11" middle hitter. Lexi just a junior. She put that one down with authority. Makes the early score 3-0 Freeburg. Mincy serve into the back row is a good one. And Salem spikes too strong. Kinsey Martin trying to put it into that outside corner. A little bit too much oomph. 4-0 here in the early going. And there's a wonderful block over the top of the net. Tell you what, Lexi Smith is an outstanding player. She went right up and took on Kinsey Martin in the front row there, and wasn't much Kinsey could do. Returned by Schaubert. Martin gets it over. And Freeburg has to bump it across. Sets up a spike for Martin, and she's going to have it blocked again. It gone into the net rather than a block there, but as it is, it's still Freeburg serve. They lead 6-0. Martin. And put across by Gillett. Into the back row, they set it up, and it'll be poked across there by Harris. They set, and on the other side, they set it up for Colleen Cockrell, and she puts it into a rough spot. 7-0. A quick timeout taken here by Coach Christy Gillett. We'll take one as well. Back after this message.
At Rollinson's in Salem, we take pride in offering American-made appliances by Whirlpool, Maytag, Amana, and KitchenAid. Plus, we service everything we sell. Shop our showroom of cabinetry and countertops. Not sleeping well on your current mattress? Hurry on over and see what Serta quality is like. Our flooring stands alone in selection and price, bringing you Mohawk brands that you know and trust. Stop in today and let us help you get the best results for every room in your house.
And welcome back here to Salem Community High School. The Lady Cats still looking for their first side out. It has been all Maya Mency so far for the Freeburg Midgets. It is 7-0 in the early going. Mincy still on the serve. Good one into the back row again. Madison Schaubert gathers, and they do get it back across. Malia Harris did. Poked down there by Chastity Hill. And nice job by Kenzie Martin. Found the hole in the Freeburg defense. So Salem on the board now. Trailing 7-1. They set up the spike, and it is Cockrell, gathered by the Wildcats. Put across there by Malia Harris. Oh, and a wonderful placement by Molly Wolf. Wolf will come out of the game after that wonderful kill. And that will set up Chastity Hill for the service for Freeburg. Tough spot for Madison Schaubert. She went to a knee and could not get her hands underneath it. I thought she might try to pancake it there, get the hand palm down underneath it, but unable to control it. 9-1. And another good serve into the back row. Libero, Rachel Forehand, unable to gather that one. 2 aces in a row for Freeburg. Set that one up for Kenzie Martin. She gets it across into a tough spot. And a beautiful kill by Freeburg's Caroline Gagan. Outside hitter, 5'9". Junior as well. And another ace. Evans, Rachel Forehand could not get underneath that one. 12-1, the early score here. Freeburg was a good team. They are playing well tonight. As Gillett gets it over, and nice block by Martin. They set that one up. What a beautiful spike by Colleen Cockrell, and the block knocked it into the back row, so the serve will remain with Freeburg as they get the point. Block just too far, too strong. And the Madison Schaubert unable to control that return. It goes and it's bounced back across by Colleen Cockrell for the kill. 14-1. Hill's next serve. Blocked by Lexi Smith. Oh, and then a wonderful block by Martin for Salem. Setting up Martin, she pokes it into the back row. Doug. And the spike by Gagan. Gathered by Salem. A good save there by Chastity Hill. And the dump nearly works. And Freeburg will put it out of bounds. Salem will take the point. And will be serving down 14-2. It'll be Kenzie Martin back with the serve for the Wildcats as Madison Schaubert will take a seat. Nice little running jump serve coming up here for Kenzie. Got a picture for me. Down here on the west end of the gymnasium. There she comes. The spike and a dandy again from Caroline Gagan. This front row of Freeburg is very effective. Ireland Lushy checks into the ball game. Ireland Lushy for Freeburg. And serving for the midgets, it will be Lexi Smith. Bumped over. They set it up for Cockrell, and she just dumps it across for the point. 16-2. And Salem's been able to return serve. They've been solid, but they've just been aced too many times, like that one again. Rachel forehand says, that thing coming right at me. Ate her up. 17-2. Again from Smith. And a spike from too deep. Back there by the action line. Too far behind the line for Taylor Gillett to get it over the top. Makes it 18-2. And this serve a bit long for Lexi Smith, so Salem will get the serve. Trailing 18-3. Maddie Lockhart on the serve for the Lady Cats. Good block by the front row for Salem. They set it up, and a nice spike by Malia Harris. What a wonderful return for Freeburg. Right in the center of the court. Wildcats are just going to scoot up a little bit and let something go long. They're kind of trying to defend the back line, maybe a little closer. If it goes long, let it go. You got to stop it from hitting in front of it. Sophie Quirin serving for Freeburg. And that spike is out of bounds by Malia Harris. It will remain Freeburg's serve. They lead 20-3. From the back row, it's knocked across. They set it up. Spike by Fiedler. And Salem responds. Set and bumped over by Lushy. Nice poke across for Salem. They just about caught Salem, though the Cats out of position again. And Fiedler with the bump across. Sets up the dump there for Harris. Unsuccessful, but that one will work for Salem. As Ireland Lushy's spike is too low. 20-4 in favor of Freeburg. Serve across. Gagan right into the. Oh, it was out. It was out. Very close. Salem will get the point. Spike by Fiedler. Dug by the Wildcats. They set Fiedler up on the other side. Dug again by the Lady Cats. Freeburg with trouble now. Salem sets up the spike by Harness. Beautiful dig for Salem by Malia Harris, but they're unable to get it across as the kill ended up being effective for Ireland Lushy. 21-5 in this game one of a potential three. A lot of play at the net. And they set up a spike. Well, if Harris just bumps it over. Spike from the back row from Hill for Freeburg. And a kill there for Malia Harris for Salem, cutting across near the action line. Salem needs to get on a roll here in this first game. Chloe Harness will see what she can do from the service line. Just a sophomore. Wearing number 6. Into the back row it goes, and a bump over by Freeburg. Sets up the kill for Chastity Hill, but it's dug nicely by the Lady Cats. Too many hits, though. Kenzie Martin could not get up to the ball in time. And the point and side out to Freeburg. 22-6. Claudia Etling on the service. She's the libero for Freeburg. And what a beautiful block. Well, I tell you what, Lexi Smith is the player. You have to try to get away from her. Next one from Etling. Dug out of the back row and a dump by Bennell. Good effort, did not work. Bennell will set it for Martin. And it's bumped over. The kill, pardon me, the spike by Smith is dug. Lady Cats get it back across. Another good dig by the Lady Cats. But a wonderful kill for Chastity Hill for the point. Game point here for Freeburg. Claudia Etling waiting for the serve to try to put away this first game. Into the back row, gathered by the Wildcats. Beautiful block by Freeburg. They set that one up for Fiedler. Now Martin with a good drop, but gathered by Freeburg. And the kill, the spike too deep for Salem. Carly Rose spike too long, and that will be the end of game one as Freeburg takes game one by a score of 25-6. We'll be back for game two here in this Cahokia Conference matchup after these words.
Welcome to the world of custom embroidery. Shirt Tails is here to service all of your embroidery and screen printing needs. From ball caps to teddy bears, we have it all custom made for your business or personal needs. We also sell Green Mountain grills and all the necessary products for your backyard barbecue. Call us today at 662-2451 or stop by 134 West North Avenue in Flora or visit us online at shirt-tails.net.
It is all things new at Zimdar's Heating, Air Conditioning, and Appliance Repair. We have a new line of heating and cooling equipment and new technicians. Our new equipment line offers 24 months free financing and excellent warranty coverage. Our experienced service technicians can provide you with quality service and repairs on all brands of HVAC equipment. Zimdar's has been serving Clay County and the surrounding areas for over 23 years. The employees of Zimdar's are here to help, so call local and call Zimdar's.
In 1916, Warren Miller chose Auto Owners Insurance. Later, his son made the same choice, as did his grandson. And today, his great-granddaughter did the same. As we reflect on where we've been, we're grateful to our independent agents and to those who have put their trust in us, and to the generations who will. Auto Owners Insurance.
Harrison Insurance in Louisville is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
It won't always be new. It won't always be clean. It won't always be flawless. But it'll always be yours. So how do you know it'll be protected? To solve the big challenges of tomorrow, take simple steps today. At Country Financial, when you're ready to start, we're ready to help with auto insurance.
See me, Alex Atwood in Sisney, for your insurance and financial needs.
And welcome back to the Gum Gymnasium here at Salem Community High School, as the Freeburg Midgets made pretty short work of that first game. They knocked off Salem 25-6. And they are looking for game number 2 win right here. See if they can't head back to Freeburg happy and healthy. Salem's going to have to make a lot fewer unforced errors, and they're going to have to move up a little bit on that back row. Too many balls coming down right in front of the back row. See what they can do. Carly Rose will serve for the Salem Lady Cats under Coach Christy Gillett, as the teams have changed sides. Salem, by the way, in the white jerseys. Freeburg in the blue. And the libero for Freeburg knocks it across. Claudia Etling. Bumped back across by Kenzie Martin for Salem. Nice block up front by the Wildcats that time. Ball is set for Chastity Hill. Little dump by Malia Harris. Back to Harris, she'll punch it over. As Freeburg playing right at the net, and Cockrell's spike was blocked but out of bounds. So it will be Freeburg serve. Freeburg point. This game 2, 1-0 in game score, 1-0 in match score. Into the back row, dug by Madison Schaubert. On a nice kill by Freeburg. Lexi Smith continuing her work from the first game. On the service for Freeburg is Chastity Hill. Spike by Caroline Gagan, gathered by Salem. And Gagan was not set. They set her that time, and she didn't realize they were setting her. Italy Salem side out and point. 2-1. Schaubert will take a seat into the game for Salem is Chloe Harness, the sophomore, replacing the senior. As Kenzie Martin's serve is in the net. She'll come out as the libero checks in Rachel Forehand. Will replace her. Also subs in for Freeburg. For the Midgets. And it's to serve is Chloe Shanuel. Nice spike by Salem, but the Midgets recover it. And from the back row, Caroline Gagan puts it into the net. I'll go to Salem now. Three to 2, Freeburg. In the early going here at game 2. Again, the spike from Gagan, gathered by Salem. And into the net, Malia Harris. Gives the service back to Freeburg. Olivia Fiedler will check back in for the Midgets. Also Cockrell heading out. She'll be replaced by Sophie Quirin. 5-7. Her first serves the dandy into the back row. And Salem will have it blocked back. Kenzie Martin tried to get it over, but what a nice block up front from Chloe Shanuel. Next one into the center of the back row. Freeburg. Good coordination as they set up the spike for Fiedler. Well dug by Salem, but they can't get it across in play. And it'll be 6-2 Freeburg. Up and over. Put across the net. A nice, fortunate bounce there for Chloe Harness. That hit the top of the net and rolled down in a tough spot for the Midgets. They could not get to it. So a It writes down as a kill in the book, ladies and gentlemen. 6-3 in favor of Freeburg. And a kill for Ireland Lushy. 7-3. Serving for the midgets is Molly Wolf. Salem returns it nicely. Spike is too long for Olivia Fiedler. So side out to Salem. Heading back to knock it across. Chloe Harness. Chloe's just a sophomore. The jump serve is in. It was Molly Wolf watching that go by. Thought it was going to go out. Stayed in. 7-5 now. Lady Cats trail by 2. Next serve across to Hill. Recovered and dumped over. Salem still with a chance at it, and it does crawl across the net. Hill drops it down through the block, made it tough to hit for Carly Rose. The block changed the English on the ball a little bit, and it'll be side out Freeburg. Back into the game to serve is Claudia Etling, senior captain. Libero in the white jersey. Poke from the back line from Carly Rose is gathered. Chastity Hill gets it across for the kill. Chastity Hill, not as tall as her front line mates, but boy, she has been effective. And an ace for Claudia Etling. Again, Maddie Lockhart too far back on. Got a lot of top spin on that, and it's just dropping right in front of that back row for Salem. Lockhart able to get that one. They set it up. And a good cross there for Kenzie Martin. So side out to Salem, trailing 10-6 now. 10-6. 6 serving 10. Ellie Bennell with the serve. And Salem can't handle that one. Ace for Ellie. That started off with Molly Wolf having trouble with it on the service. (10-7). Bennell's next. Dug by the libero, and nice block by Gillett. Freeburg does get it back across. Gillett will spike it over, and that's going to be a winner for Salem. Nice kill. Freeburg had a chance at it, but it just kept going. Had too much power on it. 10-8. Bennell again. Recovered by Freeburg and put across, but out of bounds by Kenzie Martin. That'll bring changes for the Freeburg lineup. Cockrell coming back in. And Sophie Quirin, pardon me, Maya Mency back in. She'll serve. Sophie Quirin takes a seat. Across for a Mency. And that spike it's a kill. Coach Clace might have been trying to say that nobody touched it, but one of the Freeburg midgets did touch that before it went out of bounds. 11-9 in favor of Freeburg. This is game 2. Cockrell will punch it across. And Salem able to recover. Over to, oh, what a nice block by Taylor Gillett. Salem a point away from tying this one. About halfway through this second game. It's 11-10, almost halfway. Up and across by Carly Rose. Cockrell will bump it over from the back row, spike it over from the back row. And a beautiful kill for Kenzie Martin. Volleyball, a game of momentum, and Salem certainly has it now. We're tied at 11 apiece. Senior captain Carly Rose again from the service line. Nice serve into the back row. And the kill, or the spike, is recovered by Salem. They set it up again for Lexi Smith, unable to get the kill. Freeburg will take another shot at it. Hill, blocked. Freeburg will take another shot at it. Cockrell into the corner for the point. Gagan will check back in for Freeburg. As serving is Chastity Hill for the Midgets. Midgets will have to bump it across. And Gillen with the kill for Salem. We're tied again, 12-12. Taylor Gillett, just a junior. Rachel Forehand will serve now, wearing the red libero jersey. Over and across to Gagan for the kill for Freeburg. Caroline Gagan, 5'9" junior. Smith comes out of the game. And serving now for Freeburg, it's Chloe Shanuel, and that'll be an ace. They're dropping it right in front of that back row. Taylor Gillett, I think, getting some coaching from her mother. You might want to scoot over and get that if you get an opportunity. And there's a poke down there from Caroline Gagan as the dig went right to the net. Perfect spot for Gagan. 15-12. 3 in a row for Freeburg. Gagan again, this time will bump it over. And a beautiful kill by Gillett. She took a hard swing at it, kind of mishit it, and it landed perfect. (15-13). Oh, and Gillett's serve into the net. She'll take a seat. As coming in to serve for Freeburg is going to be Sophie Quirin. Cockrell comes off for the Midgets. Good serve by Quirin. Salem gets it back over. And they set up a poke there for Lushy. Gathered by the Wildcats, who will bump it back. And again, Fiedler this time will dump it over. Spike is well blocked by Freeburg. Spike again by Salem. Malia Harris spikes. Finally worked. Check that. 17-13. Harris again. Oh, and the dump there. Two teams dumping at each other there. They're just right at the net. Bunnell tries. Now they get it across to Shanuel. And Bunnell into the back row. Shanuel gathers. She'll bump it back across. Big rally. Oh, and they set the spike up for Chloe Harness She couldn't get there. Point to Freeburg. Up and across. Gagan into the back row. Nice dig by forehand. Set it up again. Successful spike for Olivia Fiedler, the kill. And timeout is taken by Salem. Trailing by 6, 19-13. We'll be back after this message.
Have heavy rains done a number to your driveway and walkway? Call the Driveway Doctor, Jeremy Carter at Carter Trucking in Fairfield. The Driveway Doctor will make a house call, determine the pothole prognosis, and cure your ailing driveway and walkway. Carter Trucking prescribes riprap, sand, pea gravel, white rock, river rock, decorative rock, mulch, and more. Need dirt, grain, or even equipment hauled? Just call 842-2022 for delivery in Clay and surrounding counties. From Carter Trucking on Williamson Drive in Fairfield.
And welcome back to Salem. Freeburg with a couple of timeouts remaining. Salem with just one in this game. You get 2 per game. It's 19-13 in favor of Freeburg. They won the first game. Trying to put an end to this evening's action. Shanuel with it in the back row for Freeburg. They punch it across. Malia Harris spikes it over for Salem. They'll try Malia again, and she'll have to bump it over. That one a little bit too far for her to get to. Side out, Freeburg. And the service there for Sophie Quirin into the net. (20-12). Harris bumps it up over to Gagan for the kill. Caroline Gagan at 5'9", having a fine game. She'll be replaced in the lineup right now by Molly Wolf for Freeburg. It's 21-14. Wolf on the serve. Into the net. Coming off the bench. Boy, you hate to feel like that. You hate to do that. It's a rough field. (21-15). Serving for Salem is Chloe Harness. Good serve. Strong. And well defended by Freeburg. Spike. Freeburg gathers. Spiked across again. And cut shot. Oh, too far. Good thought for Carly Rose. But it went too far. (22-15) in favor of the midgets. Claudia Ettling's first is up and over and recovered nicely. Good rally. Rose again, this time dumps it. Oh, and the dump coming right back at him from Lexi Smith. She hasn't done that much. Held off the power that time and just bumped it over for 23rd point for Freeburg. Ettling's next. Oh, a wonderful spike by Rose from the right side that time. And the Lady Cats needed that. Trailing by 7, 23-16. Ellie Bennell will head back to serve. Good one. As Harris fires it across. Oh, and that's the Lexi Smith we'd come to expect, reaching over the top and just bumping that one straight down for the kill. So match point now for Freeburg. 24-16. Oh, and it gets across and over for the win. Your final score, Freeburg knocks off Salem 2 games to none, 25-6, 25-16. We'll be back to wrap things up after these messages.
At Clay City Banking Company, we're all on the same team, regardless of zip code. At home, work, school, or across the country, you can be part of our team with our cutting-edge mobile banking products. From your hand, you can check balances, transfer money, make deposits, and pay bills. Looking for a loan? We've got you covered with our mortgage, agriculture, commercial, and consumer loans. Join our team today. Clay City, Flora, Louisville, and Fairfield Banking Companies. We're the hometown banks, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Napa know-how.
At Flora Auto Parts, you can count on the Napa know-how experts to have the solutions to keep you running on the road or in the field. More than just your car, your locally owned Napa store carries a large inventory of parts for farms, heavy trucks, and just about everything that moves. Experienced counter people understand your needs and are ready to help with the perfect part at a great value. That's Napa know-how at Flora Auto Parts.
And welcome back to Salem as the Freeburg Midgets tonight dominant. They went 3-0, winning all 3 games tonight. Two games to none, all 3 matches tonight, 2 games to none. In the freshman contest, it was Freeburg 21-7, 22-20. The JV match was Freeburg 25-21 and 25-15. And in the varsity contest, again, Freeburg 25-6, 25-16. Just a reminder of our sports presentations coming up here on Wabash Catch TV. Tomorrow night, we'll be in Flora for football. Lawrenceville at Flora. It's a homecoming. I'll be there along with Josh Tate as we'll be bringing you that Flora game. Next week, a wide open week. 4 games next week, beginning on Monday with Teutopolis at North Clay, Lawrenceville then at Flora in volleyball, Edwards County at, well, no, that one might be different. There's a game on Thursday night, and then Friday we'll be back in Salem for Westmont versus Salem for football. Until then, my name is Bruce Dickey, again reminding you of tonight's final score on Wabash Catch TV. Your final tonight, Freeburg defeats Salem 2 games to none, 25-6, 25-16. So long from Salem High School.